Aloha, this is Christabel, and welcome to the Extreme Self-Nurturing Show. And today I want to share a concept with you that has changed my life, literally. And it's the foundation for every single event, retreat, workshop that I throw. And it's called Evolutionary Partnerships. So I learned this originally from Catherine Woodward Thomas and Claire Zammit in their Feminine Power course. And it has just up-leveled the potential of bonding, connection, and authenticity in all my relationships. And so basically an evolutionary partnership is a conscious relationship with another person where you have an overt agreement to take a stand in service of each other's highest future self. So you're actually choosing to bond based on the future vision of who you're evolving into. And this creates a really different vibration than kind of everyday, slightly unconscious, acquaintance-style friendship. So I'm going to just share a few differences and then invite you to consider if you have any relationships that you want to upgrade into an evolutionary partnership. And I'll give you a few hints about how to do that. So an average friendship, which for me often happened to me in the past. It was just by virtue of where I happened to be, who was around me. It was by default, right? And so sometimes these average friendships can be by default. There's often a general aversion to discomfort in these relationships. There's this belief that we are autonomous beings becoming who we are by ourselves. And the bonding tends to happen based on stories of victimization. It can be around relationships or weather or money or anything like this. And typically there is not a whole lot of challenging going on in these friendships. They're based on supporting people where they are, validating them without too much inquiry into who they're becoming. And so my discovery in evolutionary partnerships was that by inviting a friend to step into a higher level of presence and awareness in relationship, my whole life has changed. So evolutionary relationships, evolutionary partnerships are primarily based on bonding based on the future selves you're becoming. There is a mirroring that is invited from these people to reflect back the parts of us that may be invisible to us. There is a deep level of revealing and knowingness that is shared between both people. So you take the time to truly reveal your heart's deepest longings, and you know what your evolutionary partner's heart's deepest longings are as well. And the motivation behind the relationship is really to stimulate forward momentum within each other towards those values and visions. Evolutionary partnerships are really based on an embrace of the unknown. There is an awareness that you need others in order to fully become who you are. So there's just a whole different paradigm happening where you're not this autonomous person off on your own island doing your own thing. It's like, no, we need each other. We need the reflection of each other in order to truly step into the beings we are destined to become. So when I first heard this, again, I was pretty much living by default and very frustrated and longing for connection. And this was like, a breath of fresh air, and I was so excited to go out and initiate these evolutionary partnerships. And I particularly was thinking of a few friends I had that I loved and adored, but who kind of complained all the time, or it was just like, this is like low-level, low-grade disharmony with life. So what I learned is there's actually a better way to initiate this. Instead of saying something like, I'm finding it hard that you complain a lot, and I would love to create a new context for us to relate in. That's not effective. That is not inviting. What is actually a really empowering way to invite someone into an evolutionary partnership is to first just praise them, just acknowledge what you love about them, tell them what you admire about them, reveal that you long for a deeper connection with them, and that you want to take a stand in service of who they're becoming, that you want to be a crucial cheerleader in their evolution, and that you're longing for them to know you more intimately and to be more supportive in mirroring back to you your own blind spots, so you can also step into that future self. And so it's really like the approach to the invitation is one of love. Right? You're just loving up this person and telling them why they're important to you, and then inviting them into this exciting paradigm, this next level of relating. So I invite you to find 3 people. Are there 3 people in your life that you have a kind of mundane interaction level with? It could be a partner, it could be anyone in your family, it could be friends, it could be business associates. 3 people that you want to initiate evolutionary partnerships with. And you'll find below this video, there is, as usual, a super cool guide that you can download to support this conversation. And make it happen. Take the initiative. Be the source of the connection you most desire. The truth is, these things aren't going to find us. These deep relationships that we long for, we can't just sit here and hope that they come knocking on our door. You need to initiate it, and you can. And it's so rewarding. It will truly support you in becoming the person you were born to be. So enjoy, and be sure to post in the blog what happened for you. Namaste.